Hello YouTube, this is Papa Bear. I just wanted to start by saying all my friends call me D, Big D, hey you, dum dum, all kinds of nice things that I'm not going to get into here. So please feel free, call me D. It's easier that way. So this is going to be a video. I wanted to share some more of my knives with you guys. But first, I want to give a big thank you to That's Paps Knife 63. If you guys haven't been to his channel yet, you really need to go over there and check him out. He's an absolute gentleman. He has an incredible knife collection. He's very knowledgeable and really just an all-around nice guy. He left some information about some knives that I had. Gave me some information about some knives that I have, and for that, sir, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And so, okay, let's take a look at some knives here. Excuse me, I've been fighting flu, cold, something, I don't know what it is, but it's got a hold on me. So anyway, let's start with this. This right here is a Camillus USA. This knife has seen action. It was actually carried in World War II. It was given to me by the wife of the man who carried it, with his blessings, of course. Unfortunately, I really don't know anything about it. He never discussed the war at all with anybody, including his own family and his own kids. He was an incredible man, very nice, very kind person. A few years ago when he passed away, his kids were very surprised when they were going through his things and found out that he was a pretty highly decorated soldier, had numerous ribbons and medals and things of that sort. So anyway, this is a very cherished knife. It will be kept forever for sure. So okay, I'll set this one aside here, and we would get to this one here. This right here, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this knife before. It's a Schrade. I've had this knife for, I'm gonna say probably 30 years anyway, maybe longer. It has been suffering from some moisture damage here. I've been working on it and trying to polish it. There's a good view there. Still got a ways to go. The brass was pretty tarnished and turning green. So yeah, I've been polishing up on it. There was quite a bit of staining on the blade, surface rust basically. So I've been using, actually, I'll show you what I've been using here. I seen this on a YouTube video, and this stuff works pretty darn good, I have to say. And you cannot beat the price. I picked this up at my local Target, and it was less than $2 for this can. I think it was like $1.89 or something. May have even been cheaper. I mean, this is it's a 21-ounce can. This, you know, there's quite a bit of cleaner in here. So the stuff works really well. I was actually quite impressed with it. Doesn't do so good if you have pitting or you know, really bad things like that, but for surface rust and polishing up brass and stuff, it seems to work really well. So let's see here, moving right along, I have this very interesting knife here. I actually have two of these that are identical. I picked these up at a yard sale probably, probably 20 years ago at least. Again, I don't know anything about them. The lady that had them told me that they were that they were handmade by Native Americans, which they definitely are handmade for sure. As far as if these are like were made to actually be used, or if they were made for, you know, for like a tourist trade or something like that, I really do not know. Very interesting, pretty solid, sturdy little blade here. Like I said, I have another one that's exactly the same. You can see the sheath here, a little bit of detail on them. So again, really don't know a whole lot about them. Most of the knives that I have bought because they were unusual, they were different. I don't really collect for value or because they may be worth something someday. I pretty much just collect the things that I like and things that catch my eye. So anyway, moving right along. Excuse me again. We have another very interesting knife here, guys and gals. This knife right here, I bought this knife when I was, oh man, I'm going to say probably about 11 years old. And it was bought from a gift shop at an amusement park called Knott's Berry Farm, which is down towards Los Angeles. My parents actually had to come in and you know, and buy it because they wouldn't sell it to me. I was too young. But I seen this knife and I just thought, wow, that is the coolest knife I'd ever seen at, you know, at that age. Again, it's another one I really don't know anything about. It definitely looks to be handmade. Let me see here, move my camera a little bit and give you guys a better shot of the handle. It's kind of crude. The craftsmanship in it's, you know, it's definitely handmade, I do know that. But again, I'm not sure if it was one of those made like for a tourist trade or you know, something like that. Really, I really do not know. But again, it was just it was a really interesting knife and really caught my eye. I also have, here's the scabbard for it, I guess you'd call it, sheath. I'm not sure if you can see the detail. There is actually some detail work in this. I really don't know what this is made out of. It is a pretty firm material. I'm assuming it's probably wrapped with some kind of a hide, like a thin, you know, a thin leather of some kind from some type of critter. Not sure what. It fits in there like that. There's no retention or anything like that. I mean, it's, you know, it'd fall right out. So anyway, there's another knife. Okay, moving right along. I showed this one right here in a previous video, and you know, I've been searching and looking and trying to find information about this knife. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says LB7. This is a Schrade. And as we all know, I have yet to see a Schrade LB7 that looks anything like this. This is all, you know, it's two blades. It is a double lockback. Very detailed. Absolutely beautiful knife. This is one of my favorite knives that I have. I'm still researching and still looking, trying to get some, you know, trying to find another one like it. So far I have not found anything even close. So, you know, if you guys anybody happens to have any info or whatever, I would greatly appreciate it. That's Pap's Knife 63. He suggested that it was probably a custom made knife, and I would have to agree with that since I can't find any other ones. There we go, focus, okay. Yeah, there you go, a little bit of detail there. So yeah, it's it really is a beautiful knife, and man, this thing is heavy, really heavy. So there are a few more knives for you guys. I also just today received in the mail my Maxpedition EDC pocket organizer. Just got it today. As you can see, it's still pretty empty. I got a really long ways to go with this. Just something to play with, something to, you know, I'll slowly add some stuff. Have a magnesium block with a flint there and little rape whistle, and in case, you never know. I live in a pretty bad neighborhood, so always good to be prepared. Got some zip ties here. These black zip ties I'm probably going to take out because they're huge. I mean, they are really, really oversized. So my little Christmas story pin that my daughter got for me, and you know, some Carmex there. So yeah, I got a long ways to go with it. Give me something to do. I've seen a lot of reviews and people's stuff and everything that they carry in them, and they're pretty slick. So in time, I'll get that all put together, and maybe I'll do a video of my version of EDC with that. So that's pretty much it for now. Again, please go check out That's Pap's Knife 63. Awesome channel, absolute gentleman, very knowledgeable. He's got an incredible knife collection. Again, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Appreciate the information you gave me. And that's pretty much it, guys. So with that, as always, keep calm and carry on.